Families and lawmakers across the U.S. are pushing for action against fake threats known as swatting.
Yeah, I remember more than 10 schools in Maine had to go into lockdown over the fall because of false reports of an active shooter. The FBI estimates hundreds of swatting calls actually get made every year. There are no national statistics on this because the calls are handled locally, and they mostly just really strain police and first responders, and certainly they scare the students, the teachers, their families. Schools in New York, Massachusetts, New Hampshire all have been targeted by swatting calls recently, and security consultants say new technology makes finding the sources of those calls really hard.
This activity is financed underground through the dark web. Individuals are basically employed and contracted to commit swatting calls from out of the country.
Now, experts are hopeful that technology for law enforcement will evolve as well, which would make it easier to track the calls. Nobody was ever arrested or charged for those swatting calls that happened in Maine last fall. Investigators believe that the calls came from somewhere overseas.
Multiple states, including Maine, are considering tougher penalties on people who are caught making swatting calls. Back in March, a legislative committee gave unanimous support to a bill that would make it a felony to intentionally trigger an armed police response. Anyone caught breaking that law could face up to 5 years in prison and a $20,000 fine. The full legislature has not yet voted on the bill. A similar bill is being considered in Massachusetts.